Do I begin?
Yeah, you can start now.
Wait, I forgot to turn on my camera. Hello. Hello, everybody. My name is Matthew Dang, and today I want to address the issue of e-waste and how it's become a growing issue inside across the world, and I want to solve it using the power of AI and image recognition. So, beginning with the journey to net zero, I want to cover the problem, the solution, a short conceptual demonstration, and next steps. So, e-waste. What is e-waste? It refers to electronic items that are either discarded due to being outdated or unwanted, and it is currently the fastest growing source of waste, according to the World Health Organization. As for how fast, there were 53.6 million tons of e-waste produced in 2019 alone, and that was 4 years ago, so it's grown at least by a couple percent since then. The WHO also states that out of that e-waste recycled, which was only around 20-ish%, $57 billion worth of high-value materials, which are also very much non-renewable, such as gold, silver, platinum, were unrecovered, leaving thus in this state where there is a massive gap in sustainability because most of this e-waste, which could be recycled, is being thrown directly into landfills. And this is also because 19 states, and only the District of Columbia, prohibit dumping of e-waste into landfills. To properly recycle e-waste, it also needs to be separated and sorted correctly to prevent toxic metals, including lead, cadmium, dioxin, furans, arsenic, mercury, DDT, PCB, chromium, vinyl peroxide, and antimony, you get the idea, from polluting into the environment. So the struggles with recycling. First is, of course, profitability. While e-waste has a lot of high-value materials, such as the gold I mentioned before, the machinery required and the difficult setup means that it is hard to get good profit out of recycling, which makes it it's a pretty big problem. And secondly, manual labor is required for sorting different devices, which does not scale very efficiently. And of course, working in an e-waste recycling facility is also very tiring because it's constant, tedious, and repetitive labor. Lastly, modern companies love to bring out leading edge technologies every single year, and these require e-waste facilities to constantly change and adapt their machinery to fit these new pieces of technology, which is just very costly for these facilities in general. So how would these be solved? It would be AI, as mentioned very clearly in the title. So what's the idea? For recycling facilities to improve the material recovery and reduce hazardous landfills, we need to increase the profitability by finding a more efficient method to both solve the labor issue from the previous slides and the profit issue. So one potential method is using AI image recognition capabilities along with robotic arms to simplify and streamline the sorting process. And introducing Pristine AI. It's a very clean name, if you will. So a demonstration. This is very conceptual. So imagine e-waste, and imagine e-waste enters a recycling facility on a conveyor belt. It will go into, cameras will take photos of these electronics and upload them onto an app where they are sorted where they are recognized and identified, and then sorted into the categories of phones, computers, toxic CRV cameras, etc. You may, of course, if it's for a consumer, they may click on these phones or other items to identify, the pros and to identify, where they were manufactured, right, what their model is, and then a list of values. So a list of what materials can be recovered, what materials can be recycled, and what materials are just straight up toxic and need to be removed. These devices will then be so the data for a lot of this, for this value sheet in particular, can be crowdsourced from companies and other previous recycling efforts. And then after clicking the distribute and sort button, a robotic arm will sort all these waste by its condition. So, maybe it could be sorted by manufacturer, by whether or not it's, if it has a cracked screen, if it's completely destroyed, just so that it can be more efficiently recycled or refurbished and resold by the e-waste facility. So what's next? First, it would be great if I could reach out to local facilities that deal with e-waste, because it would be great for gathering imaging data to help train the AI to be more efficient in recognizing electronic devices. And it would also be nice if I could successfully make this AI tool available and compatible with current e-waste recycling facilities, because that would help reduce the amount of human sorting involved and just simplify the process in general. This is the team. It is just me, and thanks.